Why should you learn mathematics? Because math will help you develop problem-solving skills and open up to you a world of possibilities. You may want to become an electrical engineer, a chemical engineer, a civil engineer, an architect, a software engineer, a game developer. Or you may want to become a business analyst, an accountant, a financial planner, a math teacher, a researcher, a scientist. There's so many fields out there for which, if you want to study and specialize in at a university or a college, the requirement is going to be mathematics. So math is a useful tool in society, just like reading, for example. I mean, you don't study English or English literature in order to become an English teacher, do you? Or to write books. You don't do that. Okay? Most people at least don't do that. Okay? They learn English and they expand their vocabulary. They learn a lot of words while they're in school through the different subjects they're taking in order to be able to communicate effectively, in order to be able to read and write. So consider mathematics as a tool. And there's something very interesting about mathematics. Mathematics is the one subject where if you develop a very high skill in it, you can get very high paying jobs where, if you look at these jobs right here, the average salary is $100,000. And the higher salaries at these jobs is actually over $150,000. This is an example of the value of mathematics. So mathematics is actually a tool that we use. And this tool, as I've said, will open up to you a world of possibilities. Now, if you are the average student, your math skills do not extend beyond addition, subtraction, multiplication, decimals, and division. So when it comes to fractions, you're completely lost. But this math training will change all that. And for your information, these subjects, addition, subtraction, multiplication, decimals, division, and fractions, are all under what we call arithmetic. And arithmetic is one of the subjects under mathematics. So mathematics has arithmetic that has these subjects. And then mathematics also has algebra, geometry, trigonometry. And when you go to college, for example, you may take a class in calculus and so on. So mathematics is a very large field. But if you know these core subjects right here, if you master these very well, you can actually use this knowledge to take calculus at a university. And so what we're going to do here is to give you a very solid knowledge of these core subjects and help you to develop mathematical skills so that you can handle pretty much any type of challenge you have in mathematics. Now you will have the foundational knowledge to study or do additional studies in order for you to be able to apply your mathematical skills to those challenges. So that's what this training is all about. Our focus on this training is going to be numbers. You might ask why. Because numbers is actually at the very heart of mathematics. And there are a lot of concepts that describes numbers in great detail. So instead of thinking about what we have here, which we call a fraction, okay, and all of the different fractions we can, write in terms of different types of mathematical expressions, the key concept to understand and master arithmetic is going to be numbers. And we'll show you some examples of numbers and how numbers are very rich in meaning and also in use. That way you will gain an appreciation for the direction in which we'll be going. So this training is not going to be about memorization. It's going to be about understanding. If you've ever taken a math class and not quite understood exactly what is going on, you see all of those mathematical expressions, you see like decimals, for example, you see divisions and you see fractions, and you're wondering, I don't quite understand what's going on here. We will explain those concepts to you using everyday language and using examples that relates them to the real world in a way that you will understand them and actually love working with them. And then you will discover something very interesting, that mathematics can be very easy once you have mastered the things that we'll be teaching you.